Hi, Kevin McMullen again with AuthenticGolf.net, author of A Blueprint for Golf Excellence. It's warm. I've been waiting to try and do some more videos until I got a break in the weather, but I don't think it's happening. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it and sweat. Last time I shot a video, I talked about how to make your own inexpensive training aids. One of the training aids was a fiberglass driveway marker rod that cost $1.99 but was sold as a tour stick for $14.99. Also, Dave Pell sells a chipping stick that retails for $29.95, I believe. At any rate, what I wanted to do, I promised that I would do a video about how to use training aids in a manner or a way that allows you to incorporate what they're trying to teach at the root or base level so that what they're trying to teach you will stick and transfer out to the course once you're playing. Because a lot of times when people use a training aid, they use it for a while and they say, you know, it doesn't stick. I can do it fine when I'm using the training aid, but as soon as I take the training aid away, it doesn't work, or it doesn't work when I play. And there's a reason for that, so I want to talk about that briefly. The reason most training aids don't work out on the course is because you can't have them with you when you play. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to find a way to take what the training aid is teaching us and get it into our system in a way that will be able to find its way to our game out on the course. So, what I'm going to do is kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to talk about the training aid, the chipping stick, or what I prefer to call the no flipping stick, and then I'm going to incorporate that into how to use it so you can build a good basic chipping action, which is essential to having a good short game, a good scoring game. So, first, what does the chipping stick do? Well, in its simplest form, what it does is it teaches you not to flip as you chip. You can see that as I'm flipping my hands through there, the stick is hitting my bat. So the no flipping stick, when done correctly, used correctly, will keep that same relationship throughout the chipping stroke. And that's all you're trying to do and feel and incorporate. Okay? Now, how to use it to build that good action into your game? What you want to do is you want to do the action with the training aid 4 times. No, that's not right. That's not right. There we go. And what you do is the reason you use 4 times is because learning science tells us that if we do something once, we'll only retain about 25%. But if we do something 4 times, we'll retain 90% and above, depending on how good of a system we have for acquiring motor skill. So we do that 4 times using the training aid. But now, and here's where most training aids drop the ball. In fact, all training aids drop the ball. Now what we want to do is we want to use the training aid to program our subconscious, and then we try to execute the motion the training aid is teaching us without the use of the training aid. So what we do is we give ourselves a good instruction. And we put the training aid down, step away from our station to give our system a break from manual learning and automatic process, and we tell ourselves we want that action. Give me a good no-flip action like the training aid's teaching me. Going to automatic. I can't stop the war, shelter homeless, feed the poor. I can't walk on water. I can't save your sons and daughters. I can't change the world and make things fair. Least that I can do. And you do 4 reps while saying your clear key. And what that does is it gets you into the process of your subconscious acquiring the motor neural pathways that the training aid is trying to teach you at a subconscious level. It also teaches you how to execute that action without thinking about it, which is what you want to do when you're out on the course. You don't want to be thinking about not flipping your hands and getting all jumbled up with mechanical thoughts when you're out there playing. By using a training aid in this manner, what will happen is, over time, your subconscious will acquire that skill at the root level, so that when you begin your clear key to do a chip, it becomes automatic without you having to think about it. If you only just use the training aid without the automatic clear key process of 4 without it, it takes longer to take. It'll take, but it takes longer. And you do need to learn how to play without thinking about it. So let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, in terms of the actual chipping action, let's talk about that briefly too. What you want to do is you want to take your stance so that your trail foot is opposite the ball. Just have the middle of your instep pointing right to the ball. If you want to open your stance a little bit, you can. Some players prefer to use a putting type chipping action. But the main thing is that the ball is opposite your trail foot. The second thing is when you make your chipping stroke, take your hands back for starters just to feel, so that they are exactly opposite or over your trail foot. When you make your forward swing, swing so that the back of your lead hand is opposite the outside edge of your front thigh. In that manner, your backswing will be half as big as your forward swing, and it will encourage an accelerating club head. The other thing is you need to swing with an accelerating tempo, and you need to find a way to practice that. And I like Jeff Magnum's cue of 1 potato, 2 potato, where you say 1 potato as you complete the backswing on 1 potato, and you complete your forward swing striking the ball on the word 2. So it's 1 potato, 2 potato. 1 potato, 2 potato. And that again, because the forward swing is not as lengthy as the backswing, it encourages a more accelerating club head. So you would practice with your chipping stick, the tempo, backswing length, forward swing length, and then over time, see if that incorporates itself into the real deal out on the course. Let me try one. I got to make a chip. I got to get it close to hole. I'm in a tight match. I got to chip this in and make my putt for par, or I lose the hole and the match, and I'm eliminated from the club championship. Not that it just happened to me or anything, but I'm just saying. Okay, so give me a good chip. Going to automatic. I can't stop the war, shelter homeless, feed the poor. I can't walk on water. I can't save your sons and daughters. I can't change the world and make things fair. Oh, I hit it to 2 feet this time, and I make the putt. So again, practice in a way that takes the feedback of the training aid and moves it into your subconscious. You could do that with any type of training aid. If you were using some type of path trainer or plane trainer, and you're trying to get yourself to come in on plane, then you would do the same thing and just step away from the ball and try to incorporate that without the training aid. Any training aid will work like that. Use training aids in that manner, and you'll have a better chance of what they're trying to teach you get into your game. Again, I'm Kevin McMullen with AuthenticGolf.net. Buy my book, read it. The instruction works if you work it. Have a great day. Chip some close to the hole, and we'll see you out on the course.